What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk a little music, not an album review, but we're going to talk a little Journey. And I want to check out this reaction here to their New Year's Day concert over in New York City. A very short concert. I will touch on the concert itself, but they played there as part of the New Year's Eve show and celebration in New York City. And this guy right here, Andy Cohen, completely drunk right here, apparently freaking out, talking to Anderson Cooper about how Steve Perry is Journey and it's not Journey without Steve Perry. And I'll give my thoughts on that. But just keep in mind, Steve Perry was not even in the band for their first, three albums, I think, 2 or 3 albums. Steve Perry was not even part of the band. Yes, he helped them, become Journey, become a, worldwide sensation and everything like that. But, also, he's been out of the band for 25 years, and they've been going strong and putting out some pretty awesome material since then. So I'll get into all that, but I really want to check this video out. Let's check out Andy Cohen here talking to Anderson Cooper.
Got doused with confetti from the fake Journey on ABC. If you not Steve Perry, it's no big clown. You get it? Stop everybody.
Oh my God. This dude is wasted. He's looking at it. It's not Journey. It's not Journey. Wait. My God. Okay. I've been a huge Journey fan since the 80s. I got all their albums, including their newer ones, which I'm sure that this man has never even listened to any of their newer stuff, even probably 1996 Trial by Fire, which is Steve Perry. But okay, like I said, Steve Perry wasn't in the band at the beginning. Once he joined, they started getting some hits. And then when they made Escape in 1981, that was like the ultimate lineup right there. They really figured out, Journey at that point. And that was with Steve Perry on lead vocals, but you had Neil Schon on guitar. You had Jonathan Cain on keyboards. You had Steve Smith on the drums, Ross Valori on bass. And that was like the ultimate lineup right there. Since then, they've come and gone. The only 2 staples have been Jonathan Cain, who's also not an original member, and, of course, Neil Schon. That's it. Now, again, yeah, they had a ton of hits with Steve Perry. Steve Perry's the man, and that's why every time they had to replace or get a new singer since Steve Perry left, they've found someone who sounds like Steve Perry, of course. Because all the songs they sing were originally sung by Steve Perry, except for their newer stuff. So it would make sense that they're going to find someone who sounds like Steve Perry. And I've never even seen Steve Perry play live because I never had the chance to. Every time I've got a chance to go to a concert, it's been after, the Steve Perry era. Steve Augeri, though, he was absolutely fantastic. He was awesome. I loved his voice, and it sounded like Steve Perry. And this new guy, Arnel, he sounds like Steve Perry. He sounds like Steve Perry. He knocks it out of the park. And what is awesome about Journey? The songs, right? The songs are kick-ass. And as a musician, I love listening to Neil Schon play guitar. He's amazing. You have Jonathan Cain on the keyboard, and the songs sound fantastic. I think it doesn't really matter. Yes, you'd prefer to have Steve Perry. I would agree with that. He is the original. But I'm surprised just at how many singers are able to get close, and duplicate his voice. It's not perfect, but it's close. Steve Augeri, the first time I heard that song, Remember Me, back in 1998, I was like, oh, that has to be Steve Perry. That's amazing. I was just blown away that they found him. And Arnel as well is just absolutely awesome. Now, this particular show wasn't that great. Arnel's voice was straining, and they only played the 3 songs. They didn't only play 2 songs, really. They played Any Way You Want It, and they played Don't Stop Believin', and they played a little intro to a different song. I don't remember what song. I know the song, but I forgot which one it was. But the concert was nothing special. It was cool. New Year's Day, it should have been longer. They should have played some full songs. But you could tell his voice was struggling. The band has changed a bunch of members. You have Randy Jackson back who wasn't even there. I don't know where he's at. Maybe he's not back. Maybe they replaced him again. I think they had a different bass player. Yeah, so they're just making a lot of changes to the band, and that's just been Journey the entire time. They've been on a crazy journey. Neil Schon is the only original member left. Jonathan Cain is the only member you could take back to 1981 to their prime, and they still sound great for the most part. So I still love this band, and the new song they released this year, was awesome. It's an awesome song. I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of about when are we going to get back to normal, you know. But a really cool song. You can Google that one. Journey, new song 2021. Really good song. Came about 6 months ago. But they're going strong. They haven't had a new album since 2011. They need to put out something new. Hopefully Arnel's voice is okay. He needs just some rest and recuperation, and hopefully his voice is okay because it didn't sound that great. I'll say that. But this guy, maybe he's just screaming because he thought that the singer didn't sound that great during this performance. But if he's paid any attention over the last 20 years plus, the Journey has been able to find singers who sound absolutely fantastic. Steve Augeri and Arnel, for the most part, sounds fantastic. Just didn't have the best show today or yesterday. So that's my thoughts on it. This guy's completely drunk. He's kind of making a fool of himself. You know, Anderson Cooper trying to grab hold of him. Hey man, calm down, man. Stop making a fool of yourself. But a lot of people agree with him. I was checking on Twitter. A lot of people agree with him, like damn straight. Most of them who are probably not huge fans and just, you know, love know the big songs and know the big albums and were fans in the 80s, and that's it, if that. But if you're a true fan of this music, you know, you love the songs and you follow the band through thick and thin, you know, change a member, you know, and if you can get someone who's also can sing the songs, to me, it's all good. There are exceptions, you know. Bon Jovi's not Bon Jovi without John Bon Jovi. I mean, that goes without saying. His voice, nobody can quite match that. And even if they did, it's not Bon Jovi without John Bon Jovi. That's just dumb. So, but I always thought Journey, Neil Schon, that's Neil Schon's band. It's not Steve Perry's band. So that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think down below of this crazy, I don't know what you call it. This guy freaking out here, acting all drunk because he is drunk. So you guys have a great day. We'll see you later.